Welcome back to Might and Magic World of Xeen. We pick up where we left off, here at the entrance of the Northern Sphinx dungeon. Not only is this place optional for beating clouds, the entire desert we've been in, including Castle Vicinji, has been optional for beating clouds. But we're here all the same. And there are some mean traps in this fucker. That's how these damn sphinxes go, you know? Let's hook a right. Immediately take damage from trying to disarm a trap. Good. Good. It's a good thing we have extra hit points. So it goes. Sometimes you fail your dice rolls. Anyway, nothing that we find in here is going to be as hard as stuff we fought in the golem dungeon. We're going to face some iron golems and stone golems and mummies. Now the mummies can age you if memory serves. And that's, you know, lamentable, one could say. Here, we've been holding on to these. Just send that mummy to the fucking Shadow Realm. I don't recall anything of value being in these piles. We can search a sarcophagus? Why not? Orchid Beans finds some stuff, and the sarcophagus was already open. Ooh, a bug zapper. 3x damage against insects. Platinum boots. Ooh, those are really nice. Ooh. I think you're going to put those on right the fuck now, because you can use some extra armor class. And courtesy of that magic scroll that we read, Pork and Beans does still have some magic resist. And his armor class has shot up tremendously thanks to those platinum boots. It's a big deal. Vic is back to having the lowest AC in the party. Ooh, we're not strong enough to open the sarcophagus. Must be a 50 might requirement. Well, I could meet that by shuffling around some items, giving Pork and Beans a giant shield, but I can also meet that pretty easily through other means. So why don't we cast Lloyd's Beacon, and I'm going to set it here. And now we are going to cast... Just use the item, maybe? Sure, just use the item of Town Portals and take us to Winterkill. That way we can have enough might to get cursed. As I'm almost certain forcing open those sarcophagi is going to curse us. Who has the most luck here? It's going to be Necroloto. And I'll try and keep everyone's luck losses even. There is a mummy. She's up first. Might as well just go ahead and use these damn things. Right. Nunchakas a rod. We can look at stuff later. Let's keep this moving. Empty alcove. Tramp connects again. Not as much damage as we've seen some traps do, though. In the grand scheme of things, not so damn bad. Yeah, and these stone golems have nothing on us, not compared to what we have seen. Throw another one. Hammer, scale armor, and more scale armor for us. Radiating scale armor, and ooh, ruby scale armor. That's nice stuff. We will swap that on right now. Oh yeah. Compare that to the silver. That's a notable jump. Now this power scale armor is just upping his resistances and not actually upping his might. That said, we can make room for some silver scale armor when we clear out his inventory. We've also got a steel helmet, which you were missing a helmet. Why don't we go ahead and slam that down on your face? Yeah. It's going to improve Pork and Beans' AC even more, up to 66 now. And Kalen's now got some AC. Of course, this is all when we're buffed. So take that under consideration and advisement. So that's not looking too bad. The rest of the stuff we can mess around with later. Rod of Raising the Dead. All right, we already searched this. Hieroglyphics. Who will read? The message reads, "You're looking for my name." It's 5 letters long. If we did not have the linguist skill, we would have to get that in order to read these. Do you need the linguist skill in order to clear this dungeon? No. You can actually figure out the answer to the question the Sphinx asked you elsewhere in the video game. That way it leads to the stairs up into the head, where you are prompted with a question. I think you'll like my name. Try not to get it wrong. Well, we'll consider it. Make no promises. And check another one. Yeah. A cutlass, a box. What's in the box? It's a box of feasting. Yeah, all the food we could ever want. Empty alcove. And that is one of the real pains in the ass in this dungeon, if not the biggest pain in the ass in this dungeon. It's a curse trap, and as is the case with traps, traps test you and not your character. What identifying mark did you have to know the trap was there? None. Remember that it's there now, okay? And it is a curse trap. Everyone has been hit with curse. And it's not an insignificant amount of curse. Of course, it's kind of speedballing here on Necroloter. Yeah, it's a dick move. There, you can inherit some curse now from forcing open these sarcophagi. Hand axe and a brooch. Fucking hand axe is a super enchant. Your turn. There goes those potions. A sling and a helm and another ring. Alright, cool. That takes us here. Get hit by a trap again. Alright, so there's 2 thrones here. One of these are for kings. One of these are for queens. Alas, there are neither kings nor queens in our party. And if memory serves, these are also blocked with curse traps. So we're just going to skip past those and come to this throne right here. This is a thieves' throne. It is for robbers and ninjas. We do have one of those in the party. We are awarded the title Prince of Thieves and earn 500,000 in experience. So any future robbers and thieves you end up recruiting at the inn, just bring them right here for 500,000. An empty sarcophagus. There's nothing in there. And there's nothing in there. Now, we should just be able to teleport past this to save me some time in shuffling around. We could also use Etherealize to save me some time with shuffling around. But we can walk. It's not a big deal. Again, we will skip those thrones to the left and right. Those are definitely thrones for kings and queens. And we are not royalty. Bullshit, I know. There's going to be more of those cursed floor traps. There's going to be a perfect route through here downlessly. And I'm not going to get it right. But we got that first segment. That's nice. That feels good. We'll say go out of this our way here. Now, if we got to like the stairs up, and communed with the Sphinx and got the name wrong, we would be teleported down to where we're going in some sort of danger box so that we could eat our punishment and then discover the name. We'll just walk down to the basement here, though. Book of Teleport. Well, we already know that spell, and only sorcerers can learn it. Hello, Earth Golem, I should say. No harm on these enemies. Again, we have faced much sterner stuff. We will take these gems and carry on with our movement. There's a way down there. I think that just leads to the box you get teleported into. No, it does a little bit more than that, huh? This is the box you get teleported into. I'm not even going to bother kicking it down. There's going to be nothing else in there except for punishment. I'm going to pass on punishment, thanks. Appreciate the offer, though. I'm good. 100 gems. 100 gems. And everyone is looking okie dokie. We're definitely going to have to spend some time at the temple, though. Make no mistake about that. To fix these curses. My first is in Giant, but not in Defiant. That'd be a G. My second is in Mole, but not in Mule. That would be an O. My third is in Lich, but not in Stitch. That would be a L. The letter L. That would be a Book of Alchemy. You learn the Item to Gold spell. If we are out of inventory space, and feel like spending the spell points and gems, we could just liquidate items in our inventory for the money, as if we took it to a vendor. How much does a spell cost to cast? 20 spell points and 10 gems. Okay. Another open door. An empty alcove. Some gems in here. 100 gems. My fourth is in Guard, but not in Gerard. That would be a U and U. Gerard. My fifth is in Xeen, but not in Queen. That would be X. Golux. Alright. Mission solved. Day saved. Thanks to the Powerpuff Girls and Team Beatdown. We'll return back here. Yippee. And I will actually come up here now, and teleport is going to be cheaper than etherealize, absolutely. So we'll give it a 2. And we'll just skip past that trapdoor back there. We're good on the experience. We don't need any more. Right, Tiny Shop? Right. Ah, fuck it. Look at that. You did it. A voice booms, what is my name? Golux. Correct. I don't recall there being any cursed traps up here, but we'll see, huh? We shall see. There's just traps. Alright, the mummy is the greatest threat, and we are bereft of potions to throw, but that's okay, because Necrolotu can one-shot those things anyway. Which is kind of a big deal. We have in here the Throne for Humans. Well, that's great, because 5 of us are full humans, and 1 of us is half human. Legendary human, 500,000. 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 What is this? Pork and beans, not permitted. Is he not actually half human? What other half is he? We must sit now upon all the thrones to try and discover his other racial origin. Book of the Sun. He's Starburst. We like that spell. We take that spell. Starburst is quite alright. Here's a gnome throne. Are you half gnome, buddy? He is not half gnome. Well, damn. Alright. We will not be deterred. We must continue the investigation. Book of the Heavens for Divine Intervention. I believe I've cast that all of one time in that Might and Magic Merge playthrough. Just a spell I don't typically hammer down, even though it's a great emergency like, oh god, no. It most certainly serves that role in World of Xeen. It cures all ailments, all conditions, ages the caster a bunch of years. Which we managed to avoid getting aged in this dungeon, huzzah. Are you a half-elf? You're not a half-elf. Alright. Let us proceed. Let's fix that as well. There we go. Got that all cleared up. And I might as well hit you with another usage of this. 204? Yeah, we can make that better. 348. Are you a half-dwarf? You are not a half-dwarf. I mean, what other options are there? I mean, here's the Orc Throne. We know you should obviously qualify for the Orc Throne, and you do. But what other throne could there be for pork and beans? In truth, I've just been fucking around in here. Mechanically, half-orcs sit on the Orc Throne and no other throne. Half-orcs just get thrust into the Orc bundle. But what does this truly say roleplay-wise? You gotta fuck around sometimes. Have some fun in life. Stick that up. We'll just smooth over those wounds. Even though I'm pretty damn sure we're done here. Yep, we visited all the thrones. There could be some gems I have left behind. That said, I am carrying a lot with me. I think I'll get over it. Anyway, everyone is perfectly capable of training a level. They are not. I stand corrected. I thought the barbarians had earned enough to go up a level, and they have not. 49k and 154k there. Well, the same, we are out of here. Just go ahead and throw down a town portal. Spirit me away back to River City. That's the Northern Sphinx done. We went in there for the experience and for the spells learned. Divine Intervention and Starburst. How much does that spell cost? Why, that's a 200 spell points and 20 gems. How good is it? Well, per the description, Starburst hits all visible monsters for 500 points of physical damage on each monster. Naturally, they have physical resistance. They will take less than 500, but that is a healthy amount of damage to all monsters you can see. Most assuredly. Okay. Let's pull out Nature's Cure. Take care of this the rest of the way. Also, I shouldn't actually spend any more time around here because I do have some curses I need to fix on the team. Indeed. Let's get our luck back. It is day 52.
May we help you?
You sure can. And now it is day 59. Never mind that actual time hasn't passed in regards to like our buffs or like money sitting in the bank or what have you, but this time has passed. It'll count for our aging and our permanent record. Huzzah. Maybe it does count for like bank interest time. Who fucking... I don't... What is real these days, you know? What is real? It's gonna take care of this episode, really. I don't think there's anything that's gonna distract me from handling the Cave of Illusion next time. But this is just always gonna sit in the quest log. We have finding the sixth mirror wherever it may be, and freeing Croto, which in order for us to get into there, we're gonna go into the Cave of Illusion. That'll be what we do next time. Looks like I have some gear to sort through, though. It's been a little bit since I did some vending. It's a little bit. We got things like a platinum sling, cryo hand axe. Yeah, I got some gear adjustments to make. Maybe a cool few interesting accessories, a thunder ring. Thunder, 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 thunder ring. I don't think this rod of raising the dead is worth keeping around. We have enough emergency options, I think, to bail us the fuck out and take us back to town. I think. Who's it hurting, though? Do I need to have the money on hand? I rest my case. Point of Dragon Sleep, we'll just go ahead and let that go. Thunder Ring. You can stay with me for a little bit. Thunder Ring is going to... I mean, I assumed there was going to be... Huh. It is not an electric resistance thing. That's 17 might. Alright, cool. 17 might for someone. Who gets to have 17 might? I think I want you to have the speed and accuracy more than that. And you're already wearing something that increases your might. Because this power ring, that's actually not a might increaser either. Yeah, that's adjusting our resistances there. Well, I think I know where that can go. Thunder Ring onto Necroloto. You really start getting diminishing returns once an attribute score goes over 50. That being said, we know that's coming from gear, thanks to our giant shield and our thunder ring. I'm probably not going to bother putting that power ring on someone else. Resistances be damned. Okay. Everyone's got some alright footwear. Definitely be better, though. That better footwear will be coming when we get to Darkside, most assuredly. Never put that helmet on you. Silly Grimith. You can't have a shield equipped, and your boots are merely crystal. Which crystal, in the grand scheme of things, is a +1 to AC. I think I'm fine not wearing the radiating scale armor. That provides a 20 energy resistance, which is pretty neat as an option to have, and the entire roster could equip it. But I don't think I'm going to bother. Pearl helmet, steel helmet, seething helmet. Seething helmet is providing some extra fire resist. Yeah, it's an extra 20 fire resist. And armor class is not something you are bereft of. Vic here is the one who could definitely use that extra +1. Take off the poisonous helm, put on the iron helm. I'll take us up to 62 AC and lower the armor class a little bit. Ruby scale armor. It's nice stuff. It's nice stuff. The rest of this, we're gonna sell. I could swap some things around. As for weapons, this platinum sling is quite appealing. The pearl crossbow is going to get sold there. The incandescent scimitar is kind of like, no, that's 3 extra energy damage. The cryo hand axe is not motivating enough. The platinum sling is going to be 2d2 damage with a +10 damage modifier on top of that, and a +6 to hit. 2d2 +10. So we'll actually make use of our dear friend Identify Item in stores. Why the hell not?
What do you want?
I want you to identify this. 12 to 14 damage. Compare that with a steel longbow. It's 11 to 16. Compare that with a silver crossbow. It's 8 to 12. Compare that with a pearl crossbow, and it's 6 to 10. Definitely room for upgrading, that's for sure. Our Firmless Sling, I like having around. For the extra fire damage that it deals. I'll show that off. Sure, no extra hit modifier, but 15 energy damage, excuse me, not fire. It's a compelling reason for it. Okay, let's get rid of this. Yes, I'm selling the nunchuckos. The Ruby Hammer. Tell me a story about that. Ruby Hammer is a +6 hit, +12 damage. That's pretty good. And the hammer is 2d5 damage. It is two-handed, so anyone would have to drop a shield except for Pork and Beans, who is not using a shield. Well, let's have Identifying decide this for us. It's a +4 with 12 to 24. It's a +6 with a 14 to 22. So, easier chance of hitting, reduced max damage, higher min damage. Compare this with the Ruby Saber we're using. That's a 16 to 20, so I'm definitely fine continuing to wield that Ruby Saber. You know, I could easily see myself passing that down and then selling the giant shield that I've got running around here, which, if we look at that, is +4 AC and +12 might. I also don't have to sell it, but I could just pass it to someone else. Potentially, possibly. I don't know. Everyone's shields are pretty good. I'd have to get rid of your charisma one. That's okay. We'll just stick to you being a hammerer right now. And I'll take the lower max damage for higher minimum damage and an easier time hitting. We get a lot of attacks. Pork and Beans will be our only two-handed wielder for now. These four will stick to shields and, well, I suppose I'm discounting Vic. Vic is wielding the Flamberger of knowledge. And I suppose archers can wield that, huh? Well, let's get that checked in-game. I'll pay another 72 to identify that. Yes. I will not trust the clue book on that regard. No, my money! We will forfeit the Flamberger of knowledge and the extra spell points it was providing. Wild. I say one of these silver crossbows are getting sold. Yeah. That one is fine. And we'll keep that platinum sling. Archer here with the emerald crossbow still. Cool beans. Sell this, power scale mail, magical boots, brass splint mail, radiating scale armor, the steel ring mail, this poisonous helm, accessories wise, iron belt, steel brooch, this power ring, this lapis ring, lapis. The orb of time distortion, box of feasting, will sell the coin of dragon sleep, and I will keep these other things. All right, that's that. Access your inventory, transfer this over, and Vic has a pretty meaty fucking weapon now. Since Vic can't use a shield, intellect is actually just 50, unbuffed. I did not do the math. Did not factor or calculate that. Cool. No drop there on spell points then. Huzzah. That's some real damage. Real damage. And that'll take care of the show here. That's me out. Got to have some inventory management this session. Huzzah. Next time is almost certainly the Cave of Illusion. See you in a few days.